And here we go. What are we working with here? 2 red letter safes in a day. Red prints or swimbird backwards. Gemstone cavern. Okay, so obviously the gemstone cavern is the easiest. 3 full directory categories. Oh boy. Okay. All 5 safe gems in a day. Obviously, there are 6 gems in safes, so you got to collect 5 of them in a day. And claim and use the safe house sanctum key specifically. Great. I just added that one on the other night, so lovely that it showed up already. God. All right. Well, there's not a whole lot to study here, so I'm going to go ahead and skip. Now, if I was racing someone like I've raced my friend Dread Red J in the past, then skipping that would not be allowed. As always, I like to do closet first on a race or day one type of thing. And yes. Not my favorite way to use corridor, but friggin' coin purse version. One of my least favorite opening hallway or closets. I mean, it's a terrible use of gems, but it's hard to pass that up right off the bat. Jeez. Ooh, hallway. That's one I don't see very often anymore. Not a lot of people like the trunk there, but I prefer, or I mean, like the extra key there. I've always preferred the trunk. Okay. Actually, guess bedroom, because I've still got the den to work out of. Keys. Not horrible. Useless on a day one run, but for a bingo of any sort. 2 red letter safes in a day. Not where I want to use that, though. See if I can get it later. All right, box and the white box are both empty. No, that's false. That's false. So this box and the white box are both empty. Hello. And no other goodies, right? No, okay. All right, so more of a dead end up that side than I normally like to see, but not a whole lot I can do about it. Yeah, it's 2 pantry. Okay. Oh, this is not a good. All right, West Wing Hall, please. Or drawing room. Drawing room, great, love it. Okay. That is 2 red letter safes in a day. Now I get dig up nothing, 2 of the same room in a day, and day in a room with an animal. Nook's not bad. Hopefully I'll only have to go through the gymnasium once. All right, garage, please. Thank you. Not used to having car keys for this early. Okay. Put that there for now. Come on. Quit giving it to me when I can't use it. Like right now, utility closet. Be perfect. Go for it. Okay, storeroom's fine. Problem is I might need whatever key is in that dartboard room, but I don't want to keep going to the gym to get there unless I can turn the power off. Ooh, dining room. Security. In the hopes that I can still get that utility. Cloister, not bad. And cloister arena, tried and true. Alright. Utility, please. I don't hate the chapel there. Perfect. Love this utility. Great place for it. I did that one click too many. Two, three, one, one, three, three. There we go. Gemstone cavern opened. Nope. Nope, no, I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. I don't know what I just revealed. Friggin', how did I end up in the wrong place? That's where I'm going. Okay, shelter lavatory is the only thing revealed. All right. Okay, and now I can definitely do this. No, no. Change offline. Friggin' thing. And let's go high. All right. Sure. Shovel, please? Shovel? 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 No. Sledge. Almost as good. Dark room and close enough that it's worth a quick trip back. Alright, there you go. Keycard. About the most useless thing you could have done for me there. Thanks a lot, Darkroom. Ooh, hello, workshop. Okay. Dining room, I like what you've done here. That's rank 6. course you gave me the bunk room there. Alright, well, hopefully the bananas will keep me going a little longer here. And I have a room with animals in it, so that's not a horrible thing for me to have found there. Food Royal, give me a gem. Slightly more flexibility than just the key right now. Alright, what you got? Okay. I mean, all of these are terrible, but this is the least terrible of the options. I can't say no to a day one foundation on rank 7. Where's the junk experiment when you need one? Okay. Alright. At least it's rank 8. Don't have anything currently. Actually, I don't need the key card today, so might as well check it and move on with life. What we got? Wine cellar. I don't hate that, actually. Bedroom isn't bad. But wine cellar gives me gems. I'm headed back down through the dining room to the passageway. So I should have enough steps to get what I need. Open for a lever there. Okay, now I am chock-a-block full of gems. Okay. Nothing's gonna help me. I can't afford that. Salt shaker would be one extra step, or if I find some other food along the way, I'm not coming back up this way. But I might find a kitchen, so if I could afford a mask, I would definitely have done the mask. Oh, hello. That would have been nice to have had earlier. Oh well. Alright. Big spot. Turnip! Thank you! Love a turnip. Walk-in closet typically pays for itself. And then some, thank you. Security. To the hallway. It's a long way to go to end my day with a live animal if I need to, but forget you. Alright, that'll take me to 17. 16, 15, 14 at most. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, possibly 5, 4. Ouch, cutting it close. But there's literally nothing else I could do here that would make it worse, so. As much as I would love that boiler room. Maybe. archives that get me to the Foundation. Possibly. I don't have a reroll, so there's no guarantee I'd get there. Screw it. What do you got for me? What kind of doors over there? I can't actually. Is that a security door? I actually can't tell. Crud. Alright, we'll go this way. Oh, it's covered up, duh. Alright. Really? I hate that I have to go this long between filling tiles in this early in the board. Alright. One useful room here that I could possibly draft. Otherwise, we head back. Or go a little bit further. Yeah. Alright, worst case scenario, I might still be, as long as I can get over to the area outside I need to get to, not a huge deal. I can finish the rest of it tomorrow. Alright. Then you go straight across. Not exactly what I meant, but okay. Alright, well, I'm not ending a day with live animal, that's for sure. Nothing interesting in here, really? Principal. Alright. That was an unfortunate thing. Kitchen? Furnace, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. Should do it tomorrow. Crap. I don't have enough steps to deal with the tomb. I'm not gonna get anywhere else. So, put my race helper tab here. Alright, that'll take care of drafting two in the same thing in a day tomorrow. Short goals. I've had worse starts to a board. Friggin' weight room. Alright, now I'd really like a shovel before I head out east. So, I wouldn't actually say no to a tool shed. Something with a gas vent or the tool shed would be my two primary options here. Oh, I forgot to dig up the friggin' microchip. Alright, well, crap day it is. Big surprise, nothing useful in the hovel. Alright. And the foundation is open, which is good to have. Hello, thank you. Gems don't do me a lick of good. That's fantastic, though. Thank you. And we get another courtyard right off the bat here, please. Sweet. Two in the same day. Alright. Boat ride. Okay, now I see the Elzara. Crap. Alright. Office doesn't really do me any good right now. That, however, does. Okay. That's it. Any day, any hovel day is a little bit of a crap day in my book, so... It has accomplished at least one thing useful. And gives me flexibility to take care of this other stuff without worrying about it. So, not horrible. Never know when you're going to need to pull money out of the fountain. Please. Every time. Okay. 2. And 3. Okay, boat ride. That one's gonna be the hardest to arrange for, of course, which is why it's in the middle. Dark room, not that bad. 3 full directory categories. Yuck. Although boat ride and safe house sanctum key do work together, actually. I don't dislike that. Parlor doesn't do me a damn bit of good. Except make itself harder. Steps. I like steps. Let's go. Nope. And I don't have anything to forward in the commissary, so there's no point in putting it way over here in the corner. How's about closet? Not the worst closet, but close. I don't really give a damn about my parlor stats. So gem doesn't help. I don't know why I bothered. Hey, Everin. How's it going? Well, I clearly screwed up that shout out on the game part of it. Well, welcome in, Raiders. I've been in Everton's chat a couple times, so some of y'all may have seen me, but for the majority who probably haven't, my name is Bronx, and I'm, I guess, a variety streamer because of like the 4 games I've played, they're very little to do with each other, so I guess that's variety. Um, I am playing one of my favorite games, and I know if you've been watching Everin, you've probably seen her play this game, of course, Blueprints. And this is FogQuest, which is a variation on the bingo game format. And if you are not familiar, the bingo board, you can see my version on the right hand side of my stream, is 9x5 layout and set up like the house. And you have to connect the entrance hall to the antechamber by completing tiles. And you, in FogQuest variant, you can't see the rest of the tiles until you've revealed the one next to it, and then they expand out from there. So it's a game variant that is popular on the Blueprints Discord channel. I don't have enough gold for that. And I discovered it there, but I like a little bit of flexibility and control over what I do, so I built my own version of the board that they use. and put in all the hardest bingo tile options I could find, so my boards tend to be very, very challenging to complete. Yeah, I have no idea what the gray ones are. The board is randomized and hidden from me until I push the button to start the game. So, I can't, I'm not allowed to complete anything until I've actually revealed that tile. So if there's a tile for, um, oh hell, I mean, like if I already took a ride on the boat and I take the boat ride and then I reveal that tile, I would have to ride on the boat again in order to claim it. Yeah, pretty much. I that is how do I play this game harder and more challenging? That's the goal. And I dreamt up a new variation on regular bingo where you can see the whole board ahead of time. I decided on creating something called Battle Bingo. I haven't tested it yet, but I've challenged or I've brought it up to Dread at least. Um, and basically the same idea, but in normal bingo BQuest, you can doesn't matter who gets the tile first, both of you can claim the same tile. So if I was actually racing this against Dread and he claimed this tile, then it would mark and you could see it turn purple because the other player two is blue, player one is red. So if you both claim it, I set it up to go purple. Um, whoops, get rid of that. So, but in Battle Bingo variant, two tiles in each rank can only be claimed by one person. And so you can see the whole board so you can plan ahead, but if you can make it inconvenient for your opponent, but only in the weirdest of circumstances of luck and crappy playing would you be able to lock someone out where they can't progress across the board. So it'd make it more challenging, but hopefully not, a complete jerk move. So when Dredd and I race this, he gets the top half where the chat is currently showing up, and mine is right where it is now. It's this. Okay, good. Chat's showing up at the right spot. I always have to check that. Okay, this day is almost over because I'm running low on steps on a Hovel day, and my goal, what I need to accomplish today, is right next to me. So a little bit of food here. Why not? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hovel days, but as Hovel days go, this one hasn't been bad because it hasn't stopped me from getting minor, some incremental improvements in my board, revealing tiles and such. Okay, if I take that, then it'll leave me 6 left. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secret passage would basically be the end of everything and pointless. Is there anything better? Not really. All right, well, not any point in going in there. I need to backtrack. This way. I just barely made it. And let's say hi to the hamster because we are ending the day in a room with a live animal. Buy a special order item at the commissary. Eek. That takes at least 2 days to accomplish. One I wish I knew was on the board. I would have ordered something from the computer already. Yeah. Oh, but I really hate the Hovel. I only choose it once per game file, essentially, just so I can get the blue flame, and then I never touch it again. I can't stand the Hovel. I forgot to open this thing. So this is not the worst start to a bingo board I've ever had. Not the greatest, but not the worst by far. Schoolhouse would give me my last flame. Trading post would get me going on some. I never get the schoolhouse ever, ever, ever. So let's do that now. Oh, crap. My controller. There we go. There's no friction on these controllers, I swear. I was like locked in running. That's weird. All right. What is today going to bring? All right, just in case. Let's order Swimburb. Drafting Studio. I don't like it, but okay. Oh yeah, make some dinner. Take care of yourself post stream. All right, we got nothing else. Gold for the Chapel to claim. Hey, needed a key. Key card. Slightly roundabout here. I'm probably never coming back that direction to get that trunk. I hate it, but for the moment, I need it. Which is a dumb thing to say, but for this particular room. All the way across. All the way across. Good enough. And we're not having a very good day. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Get rid of it. And doesn't really help all that much. Find out what we got. Read just we book read thee. Book his and Prince read a about. Said be to needs it if a you about story a. Room same the in fact in. You near quite his book this. Assume already might. Reader my you as end. Head his to toes his from. Prince our like looked he and. Read were also who, boy, a of story thee was it. Said have we, that clues thee with, guess can you, maybe and, bed the and bath the in read he had he story a. Sad was he whenever, happy him made that won thee, had always Prince the book which you which know you do end. Around weren't clouds thee when, outside ever was he if. Down eyes his turn to book a had always so he. Hugh read a what not was, sky the that heard had he. View the of fear, for up looked never he and. Snow the in swan a of, white the stand not could he. Crow a or canary a of, sight the stand not could he. Said often Prince the, colour true only the its. Red things all for, love a had Prince the. Stone of made castle red a and, rubies a of made crown red a had he. Throne red on a on sat who, Prince red a was there. Marigold Marion by Prince the Red the. Tomb door. Okay, well, that didn't really do anything for me, but what the hell. Alright. Might as well go put this back in code check. I've got the steps and nothing else to do with it. The most important thing, however, is that red rooms are almost done. Hallways are halfway there. Bedrooms are halfway there. Okay, making progress. Trying to fill out directory pages. What did you have for me today? Meh. All right. All right, if I can get a shovel and not horrendous starting luck, although I will admit it was my own fault for picking the drafting studio, but it's hard to pass that one up when you can add some decent rooms to your directory. Used all my gems too early. But it was also a classroom day that I don't really want, so I don't really care about burning that day. Tomb sounds good. All right. Big question. All right, so this will let me open up the one side. I still need to get swimming pool and pump room in order to drain the reservoir. Okay, looking at options, trying to keep options open here. But with this moved and my foundation already in place and the lever pulled and the elevator open, that means as soon as I get a chance, if I can get into the antechamber, then I'll be able to go to 46 and hopefully get some more options open to me. All right. Need to get to a computer, order something from the commissary, although I don't want to have to. Boat ride again is the hardest thing on here to arrange for. So the question is, well, am I going to find Alzara first or the dark room first? Thank you. Love a conservatory. What you got? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Standard vault's good enough. Spare room. Corridor's fine. Just keep on going until we can't no more. That and code checks, it just doesn't show up anymore. Shovel? 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 Love a shovel. Alright. Library going the wrong direction. Fantastic. Or do I take my key card out? Take library. And it's going to be locked. No, I'm surprised. That one is. Okay. Okay, no free keys here. I do not need to read Swimber backwards. Ouch. Parlor any gems. It is true. That is true. They're in the false box. You're the false box. Give me my gems, please. I do need a computer today, though. Come on, somebody needs pets. Here we go. Pets pepper for good luck. Yeah, it's a long walk. Let's see. Boat ride, draft dark rooms. Screw it. Give me a dark room. Please. Perfect. Even better. That's a great red room. All right. We have options. 2 pairs of chess pieces in a day. Okay. I have Nook. Where's my list? And Conservatory. So there's my Rook. And I have Chapel. Okay, well, a rumpus room would be really good right about now. Boudoir doesn't do a whole lot. Well, it gives me a gem. So does that. An extra key. Ooh, hello. suppose you want to give me a pump room, preferably attached to a powered room. Wouldn't say no to the steps, but observatory is a night, and then if I get security, there's my other night. Hey, look, security. Ooh, study. That is really hard to pass up. Okay, now that's 4 in a day, I think. No, that's actually only my first one today. I don't know what I'm talking about. Second. Okay. All right. Garage will give me lots of keys to go head back up to the conference room and progress from there, or just keep on going this way. Yep. Hey, Alzara in the same day. Okay, then that is 2 sets of chess pieces. No, not a room outside, so that I need to get a monk. Right now I'm in gardener power. But just in case, let's see what Alzara has to say. So, take a break in my brain here for a second. I'm actually going to run ads really fast as long as we're just doing Alzara, so I'll be back after the ads.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see.
As far as I can tell, the black cat is the Baron, Herbert, tied to the red flag that doesn't stir in the breeze.
It is the door.
I'm still upset by the fact that moon is backwards, by the way, Alzara.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, draft 6 red rooms in a day is what it revealed to me. Come on, just go north. Oh, useless POS. Welcome back from ads. Thank you for sticking around. After Azara, I drafted the laboratory, unfortunately. Traded in my upgrade disk to get the morning room, and that is all. Not where I really wanted the laboratory. But a bit of a dead end with a long walk back. And I'm going to need that key when I get there. It's the wrong way, isn't it? Yep, it is. Need pets. Hey, go drawbridge. Good pupper. Okay. And of course, I'm way away from my dining room because I drafted it in the first rank. Just sometimes a good move, but apparently not today. Might as well use that. Sure. Okay. Almost useless. Oh boy, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. I can drop the level and get it set up, but again, can't do a thing with it just yet. Alright. I gotta remember to do this. I always have a problem going from a brand new pump room to trying to drop the reservoir by 1. Let's see. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Okay, if I drop... Put you... 2 from you in... That's the wrong side. That's okay. That may have actually worked out. Okay, maybe not. Crap. Okay. Actually... Put these back in from the kitchen. There. Wrong bloody tank. But that works. Okay. And might as well. Mountain. Okay. Which should mean I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to drain when I need to get, if I can get down to safe house level, which means that will be 1, 2, 3 to drain that, and then I just need to drain a full tank out of there, so that actually should work absolutely perfectly the next time I actually need to do something with the pump room. Yay! I will get into the foundation eventually. Okay, is there anything else I can do? Lots of trunks in the front hall. Not much I can do when I get them, though. So let's just end our day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. To get to the dining room, to claim the 20 steps, which would get me basically nowhere. But I'm ending my day in the planetarium, so I didn't even really honestly notice that was there. All right, here we go. Fresh day. Still haven't broken that. I really would like to have an allowance. But we'll get that next time, I guess. Day 5, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oogie doogie. Done. Do a little done. Make a little loan. Get down in it. Statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Well, then they would all be true. Therefore, you're false. Which means you're false, which means you're true, which means the gems are in the white box. Why not? Hello, yes, boiler room. I'm a fan now. Oh, thank you, Kildemo. Okay. Well, I got my key card. There's not a whole lot of reason for me to mess with the security, to be honest. I do, however, need to power the sucker up. Stop and think what I'm doing here. Okay, not my favorite things you could have given me here. Oh, I'm in the wrong friggin' door. No, this is the right door. I did it right. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna be competing with a lot of courtyards in my draft pool. Yuck. But better than nothing. Oh, sheltered. Cool. Forgot about that. Powered laundry room. Does it do me any good whatsoever? Not really. Alright, well, boiler room did me bupkis. Fantastic. Ah, friggin' the chapel again. I always waste the red room on the chapel. The shelter on the chapel. Alright, turnips are good. I like turnips today. I really like turnips today. Thank you. You know, it's right there. If I can get to the friggin' foundation. Okay, we're almost there. I can do a bedroom. Okay, turn north. I can live with it. It gets me into the foundation. Oh, I should have drafted first. Save me a minute or so here. I still have plenty of life. I have do many things Aside, this is actually the first time I played Blueprints in like a week, at least. Anyway, though. Yeah, Keldimo, go to bed. I did not stream anything. Blueprints was with Dread was my very first stream ever. Our race. I did a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel, but as far as actual live streaming, our race was the first thing I ever streamed. Of course, it's locked. Keys. Make me walk through the gymnasium again. Oh, it's sheltered. I don't care. Shelter actually worked out for once. But the dining room is not. It's still not. No food. Okay. Yeah, go to bed, Keldimo. I'm going to pretend you're Zenny and I'm Dread. Go to bed. That'd be useful. Across the courtyard. Keys, please. That was a coin. Only one option to draft off of it, but there's a better than average chance it's gonna be green today of all days. Take the long way around. And averages did not work out in my favor. Oh well. Something where I can get a sledge, please. Like the workshop. Hey, sledge. Thank you. Nook gives me keys. Yes, I like what you've done here. If you're gonna dead end me, at least you can save me some steps. Sledge. I've got that courtyard right there. Or boudoir. Security's not that far away. Do that. Okay. Where am I going? Up, over, down. Going draft. No, so make security more likely first. And use that. Boudoir? No, sorry. All right. Okie dokie. I'm glad dining room is on my way back up to other things. I'm gonna want the steps, I think. Oh, since I have a sledge now. Nice. Yeah, let's not end our day here. Okay, ooh, secret passage. Yeah. Okay, how's my directories coming? Green. Only halfway shops suck. I still need lavatory and archives. Okay. Thus, I would not say no to picking up archives right now. Or closed exhibit that does mean. Wait, keycard? Yeah, I have keycard. Aquarium gets me right through to where I'm going, though. I think because that's a long walk back around. But, again, dining room is on the way. And this should have a lockpick maybe, and, yep, and definitely a Morjai box. So, no! One too many buttons. No, aquarium sounds fantastic. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more red room, and we get 6 red rooms in a day. Screw it. There's 6 red rooms in a day. What do we got? 3 meals in the dining room. Well, today should be 1. Looks like we're doing the wine cellar. Oh, no, we have redraws. Conference room doesn't really do any good there. Just spare room. I do not want to use my last redraw short of getting into the foundation. But a silver key coming out of the foundation should actually work really nicely. Okay. We're writing off a good chunk of the map there, but it is what it is. Okay, well, I'm not going through dining to get to where I need to go, because I never did make it up to 8, but this is all I really needed. Okay. Thanks. Let's see. I actually don't have the drafting studio today. Come on, lockpick. Do something useful. There we go. Oh, goody, I found a dead end. 2 dead ends. As the... Wow. Alright, well. I don't need my keys. So... the upgrade disc would be nice. I don't really need the eastern lever. But let's see if we can find the upgrade disc. Okay. Okay, well, got some options here. I need to make sure I go back and eat that meal. This will get me that room 46. Thank you. Pallet jacks are actually surprisingly fun to drive around. I had a job in a grocery store when I was my first job as a kid, 16-year-old, and I think by the time I was 17 or 18, I was moving the pallet jacks in the back. A lot of fun. Ended up with a concussion one day because of it, but oh well. As long as I'm here. I forgot to move that all the way back. Whoops. I don't know the trick well enough to drift myself from one box to the other. I know how to do it in theory, but I've tried it. Oh, come on. That's annoying. There's a way to do it. I've seen a speedrunner do it where as you fall off of this, you go to directory and back out, and directory and back out, directory back out, like super fast. And Simon actually has a controlled fall, slowly but surely, and then he catches the edge of the box and pops back up onto it. All right. Now, as long as I am solving this today, might as well solve it the slow way and get myself access to the gem. Oh, it's the fast way. The other way, please. There we go. Okay. I will always give credit to my son, who said, well, even though it looks like a dead end, Dad, try going across that bridge anyway and see what's there. And thus we found that little room. I do have the boiler room today, actually. Didn't think about that. Alright, well, this day's going to take me a little bit longer than I thought. But it's important. And we get the cool music in the meantime, so. Alrighty. Actually, I don't think the boiler room's too far away. I just hope that it's not in such a place that I have to have it positioned to use it. No, it's not. Okay. Alright. Alright, we had to come back this way anyway, so not a big deal. Alright, that is one meal in the dining room. I'm liking the left-hand side of this slightly better anyway, so... Ah, crap, I just did it. There we go. And I gotta pop in here real fast. Always one more thing. Okay, is there anything else that I could possibly do at the moment? I don't have the pump room today, so I can't drain the fountain and use the card there. I do have a workshop, but I don't have a magnifying glass and metal detector, so I can't do lamps, even if I could get in there, which I can't. Alright. I think that's it, actually. Oh, outside. It's not too late, is it? No. It's hard to tell sometimes. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Nope, wrong one. Alright. Out of curiosity, I think I did, what, 3? Yeah, at most. But that gem is now quickly available on a future date, so I can try for the 5 safe gems in a day option, which would be nice. I need, if I get the next time I get the tomb, I have the option of crossing the reservoir and getting to the north side. I would need the key card at the same time, unfortunately. But if I can get the boat on that side, then that gives me the option then of dropping the water level even further and getting to the safe house specifically. So I have 2 reasonably good chances at doors. Is my directory coming? No, no. That's not bad. Hallways are almost done. What am I missing? East Wing Hall, West Wing Hall. I'm missing foyer. Yeah, greens are okay. Reds, I still need that 1. Alright, well. Okay. Entered room 46. Not bad for day 5. Of course, I don't have earn a trophy as one of my outer doors for the antechamber. That would have been nice. I still forgot to sledge that thing down. Damn it. Alright, at long last, we can do trading post. I'll keep that in reserve. Alright, gift shop, please. Thank you. Empty. Well, you're false. You're false. Yeah, why not? Greenhouse was kind to me the other day. Sure, seeing as I have a sledgehammer now. Secret garden. Shovel! Good spot for an aquarium. Kind of hoping for a lever there. Walk-in's fine. Key card. Excellent. All right, we're in good shape for moving around the house. Not having any keys is slightly worrisome for that. Otherwise, I would go for that in a heartbeat. Gonna give me a foyer, though? Like a foyer. Now I'd love a great hall. Morning room works too. Great desk. And lucky foot or coupon. Dice. I've not... Sure. Haven't done patio or veranda. I have dug up nothing. Yay. Regular key it is. Turnip will work. Rock won't really work that well. Okay. Red directory is now complete, so that's one complete directory. Fudge! I forgot to go back down for the red door after getting the boiler room on yesterday. Crap. Oh, thanks, Biggie Paws. Not a lot of green rooms left to draft at the moment. Actually, perfect place for it. Really need some keys, though. Not gonna say no to conservatory, ever. Nope. Locksmith. Standard is good. Drafting studio. Standard is good. Speaking of needing a locksmith. All right. See a gem around here somewhere. No, I did this after the patio. I hate it, but it gets me in here. All right. Let's see what we can get here. I would love a lever. You suck. Always unlocked. Really wish I had those gems. That'd be great. Unlocked for me, at least. The door's fine. Okay, cool. Not horrible. Uses my gem, but not horrible. Okay. That gives me options. And I have an aquarium. Awesome. Keys, please. Okay. Where does that leave me? With a really screwed up house and no keys. And no computer. What the hell? This is going to be a weird one. Try again, just in case. It can technically work. Dug those. Commissary, did you have keys? You did. A key. Okay. Oh crap! That was yesterday. I had the workshop. Everything just not quite working. All right, give me north. At least give me something to do here. No. Sure. No. Might as well. My brain is not firing at the moment. All right. We do this the long way now. Commissary, cloister, patio, morning room, nook, all the way down to the entrance hall. That one's locked. Well, steps shouldn't be a problem. Oh, here it is. Forgetting to do that, that'd be nice. Okay, what can you do that will keep me going here? Sledgehammer, not going to be a whole lot of good. Shovel, not going to do me a whole lot of good. So shovel for battery pack sounds fine. Key card, vault key. I don't have a vault at the moment. Lockpick for silver key. I'll take it. Metal detector. Magnifying glass. Gems doesn't do me any good. Sledgehammer, coin purse. What else can you give me? Coin purse, sledgehammer. That's fine. Battery pack, salt. No. Key card, vault key doesn't do any good. I need other keys, please. Those are both. Everything up there is a regular key door. So the key card does me zero good whatsoever. We get keys. Trade for keys. Trade for key. Hey, a key. I need a computer. It's the only thing I need. At this point, all my other options are pointless. Battery pack doesn't do me any good without any of the other options I have, so sure. Okay, I have options. Not great ones, but I have options, at least to get something going. That's 2 meals in the dining room, by the way. Okay, we are going all the way back up. That's the way I came. Food. Flour. Can't eat a flower. Can't eat an apple, though. Okay. Doesn't really matter which of these doors I do this from. That could actually be useful. I can make that work. Potentially. I like it. Key I don't need. No. Money I don't need. Now we're talking. Gems I don't need. Don't really need you. I'm not sure why I came all the way back up here for that. Getting the crown is not on the list, so that doesn't help me. That would have been a tile outside the antechamber, so that would have been good, but it's not in the cards today. What does our directory look like? No, no. There's 1, 2, 3. I have 3 full red directory categories. That helps. Inventory items, 2 shrine powers. Okay. Well, I've used 1 shrine power. I'm not sure whether that one's going to count retroactively, though. We'll see. I still don't have a computer, so I need to get down to the dining room. Okay. Okay, so here, foundation quarter, east wing, dining room. Okay, what do you got for me? Blister does not help me. What you got? Okay, could always check a disc if I don't. That would save me 1 disc at least. Really would love something with a computer in it. Thanks, Dread. Yes. Okay. I'm not playing the game that makes me jump scare when I hear an alien. All right, boudoir. There we go. Decent upgrade disc there. Okay, I think that was my last drought usable door. Doesn't do me any good to go down and crack open 46. So I think that's it for today. All right, so 12 inventory items isn't too difficult to do. Now I'm not a room outside. I just need to get some money and a monk on the same and a monk shrine option. And then whatever those two in the middle are. In the meantime, I'm a couple of moves away from being able to get to the safe house sanctum key, and I'm one meal away from the dining room. So in decent shape. FogQuest, Red. FogQuest, not FrogQuest. Don't jump to conclusions. Let's see. Okay. All right. If I can get the key card, Tomb becomes very worth it. All right. Give me something good. Give me something good. Okay. White box does not have a statement. That's true. Therefore, the gems are in a box with a statement. No, they're not. Sure. 10. Okay. The battle bingo, like, I think that could be a lot of fun, but yeah, it looks like it'd be really hard to do, which makes it all the more fun. Okay. Yeah, I saw a discussion in the FogQuest channel on the Blueprints Discord server because they were talking about how doing it competitively you wouldn't want to block the other person off, etc. And I'm like, okay, I can see what you're talking about, but and so that kind of gave me the idea of setting up specifically two only specific squares could be claimed rather than, the whole bingo board was up for grabs to block the other person off. I just got a lever. I just got a lever. I just got a lever. Wonder what it does. Okay, boiler room, I'm a fan. Need that. Yeah, sledge looks quite useful. Does security actually help me? A little bit, potentially. As I said, like. All right. Take that. Two chances to pull something very useful. Oh, not what I want, but it might make things easier. Oh, I missed the dig spot down there. Alright, what else am I looking for here? Boiler room gets me part of what I need as long as I can connect to the foundation. Dining room, I just need to advance higher. Inventory items, I need to collect some. So I don't know that the secret passage really does a whole lot for me right now. I still have the aquarium to work with. That's going to be the furnace. Okay, I'm a big fan of the turnips right now. Didn't really help that much. I'm going to need those keys. Alright, let's take care of this real fast, just on the off chance we can still get our laboratory. Yeah, oh, go all the way over? Weirdo. Yes! Thank you. Sure. Still really need a key card. Hey, look, an apple. Damn it. Billiard room. How about a key card? Is this my first billiard room? Second, but I didn't actually go into the other one. I don't think that's ever happened that I've made it this far into the game. 15, 11, 4, 3, 12. Okay, key would be very useful. Archives. Okay. Aquarium is my one and only hope here. Yeah, this seems like a really good place for that silver key. Okay, that works. Get me north. No, I need to go north. I saw the chapel. All the F words your direction, lavatory. I don't have any dice, so... And now we're stuck. But... Alright. Nope. We're doing stuff here now. Really? I pushed a button. Okay. Suppose... Was there... in the commissary... There is. Boom. Smashin' and burnin'. And walking right past one of the things to burn. You live today, Biggie. Okay, so doing commissary, security, dining room, parlor, corridor, and... No. I need the boiler room first. Other side. It's a trash experiment when you need one. Okay, now commissary. I never made it all the way up. Dang. Okay, today's not the dining room day 3. Wasting steps. Okay, and there's not anything actually in here. Okay, now the most efficient way to do this is this way. Because now I actually am going to be hurting on steps here. Those do me no good whatsoever, but they're sitting there. Could have dropped it out of the greenhouse. Don't have this one. Okay, that means it should be pretty easy. You always want to go south, you rotate. Okay. Before picking up key doesn't do me any good. Thank you, shoes. We are just doing all the things. Open you. Turn right around, go the other way. There should be dice there next time, but I think it's normally only like 2 dice if you leave, whether you leave them there or not. I think there's always 2 dice there from this point on. Okay. Now, a pump room would be amazing and give me the shorter access to the antechamber and more options. We're doing all the bash. I wish, if only I had the secret garden today. That was yesterday. Actually, I think I've got enough steps. This is going to be a crazy day for considering what I did and didn't get done. All of a sudden, a whole bunch of crap got done today, even though it's not directly applicable to the bingo board. Thank you. Save me going back inside. I completely missed the ad break a little while ago. Nope, no, go in. Go to your home. All right, shoes strike again. All right, let's go use these again. I hope so. I mean, now today we got Blackbridge Grotto opened up, throne room added. We'll have whatever these are going to be useful for. I can make my own experiment lists. Okay. 7. Last thing I could possibly do that might do any good. Well, no, I only have 1 gem, so that wouldn't really do me any good whatsoever. All right. That does it. Everything should actually be set up. All right. 2.5 hours. I can do this. I can get this done in under 3. All right. I want lots of items or pool and a pump room. And access to my foundation. Although, actually, no, that's not. I don't even need access to my foundation since I got the sledgehammer. Cool. Pool and a pump room. I have not done the tool shed yet. Might as well. All right, we got that room. Nope. Sure. Kind of open for the rabbit's foot, but okay. I'll be back for you, maybe? No metal detector pings. I have sludgy, so... Alright. Alright, what do we got today? Oh, before we do that... I've not actually logged into this thing. So much faster on PC, I think. Just type. Okay. Data transfers, yes. Great. This doesn't actually do me any good. Okay. Okay, now... Back to lab. Ah, damn it. Bedroom, fine. Well... Maybe. Packet management for the next time. Okay, always good, always good. No. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. Fireplace is okay. Okay, that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the bedroom is not great. Okay, yes. Sure, yes. I'm not trying to solve anything to do with the tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so today, bedrooms would actually not be a bad idea. Really? Oh, this game. There it is. Now bedrooms would not be a bad idea. Especially ones like that connect. just want to go straight. Thank you, puppers. Again. Okay, I don't really need the boiler room. Gymnasium's not horrible. I hate you, archives. Could be worse. Okay, fine. At least I'll get some step synergy out of it as well. The game is taking me quite literally in the bedroom and then using its natural RNG evilness to say, how can we apply that in the worst possible way? Okay, there's the pool. But I'm now out of gems. Alright, come on, billiard room. Give me good things. 5, 5, 10. 26, 2, 4. 15, 5, 3, 15 again. 2, 1, 1, 13. Not what I hoped, but okay. All right. It ain't pretty. That didn't do me a whole lot of good now, does it? I don't have the dining room. Okay, reservoir drop by 1. Ooh, hello. That's worth it. Is the D. That would be a dead end. This would give me one door out. So effectively the exact same thing as the tunnel. Pump room. Awesome. All right, we're going for a boat ride. All right, but I did screw up my nice, easy solution to this by draining it by one. Crap. All right. Let's put some water in there. I need to drain 6. Two more. Okay. I don't know if this is the right way to do this or not. I left it in a very strange place, apparently. Three, 4. Kitchen. That was not what I wanted. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. There is a method to the madness. Yep. Safe house is... Okay, reservoir. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and go take care of this now. All right, because then that'll give me options at least. Find out what the space south of that is. Yep, so there's your message, everyone. Okay, now go solve it. For the love of God, every single time. I keep setting the boiler room up and then not coming down here and pushing the button. It's twice now I've done that. Alright, just because you're here. Yes, please. Alright, let's go ahead and claim the Morzai Sanctum Husky. 15 plus stars. Crap, I haven't been doing anything with my stars. Symbols. Full director of Red Rooms, however. That one I have. Okay, so dining room not looking so bad. Oh, because I have 40 plus coins. Can't get any antechamber at the moment. Okay, well, my path just changed slightly. So antechamber and one more meal in the dining room. That is very doable. Is there anything nothing going out back in the entrance hall would benefit me, so back up we go. Okay. Room 8 it is! Dining room, where are you? Way down there. Alright, well. My pen is the room that we're in. You must be near the fin. Poor dog, so mundane. Next to your greedy little rabbit friend. But you don't have to suffer the wrath of the elephant. I do not have the power sledge. I do not have the Great Hall. But I have plenty of steps to get back down to the dining room, so might as well. What the hell? What do we got? Well, that didn't do any good. And that's locked. Alright, well, that was fun. Okie dokie. Well, this was a very profitable day, all things considered. I really only need one thing left after I go have some food here. Passageway, courtyard, den, corridor, lab. Den. Well, roundabout house paths here. Alright, and now... yeah. Okay, number 3. Flamed. Now all I gotta do is get into the antechamber, and that's game. Alright. Looking for levers. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right. Trading post is probably my best bet to get something to get some good trade items. Either that or a monk. Not a monk, but a shrine, rather. Probably my second best option here. Tomb does not really help me. Trading post it is. Compass, not a bad idea when I'm trying to get into the antechamber today. Sludgy. Oh, all right, come on. Just got to get to the antechamber. Can I beat the ads? Trunk. Do we have a secret garden key? No, but we have some gems. Commissary, that'll work. Shovel? Shovel. And only a couple off the metal detector, which would be really nice. Corridor. Drawing room. East wing hall. Actually, I should have redrawn. I'll take it. Not silver. Anything but silver. Son of a... Why did I say it out loud? This still makes silver work. Okay, 5, 4, 20. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. 10, 2, 5 is where? There it is. 18, 12, 6, 2, 12, 6, 2. Key card, all right. That is a great pull. Not what I was hoping for out of a silver key. I have shovel. Excellent. Okay. Just in case. These are immediately helpful. I have 3 shops. That doesn't help. Okay, boudoir. Dice would help. Boiler room. Good connectivity. But I need keys. But just in case. Get to another workshop. Lever. Okay. That works. Let's backtrack and fill in, see what else we can get down here in the corner. I don't think I'm going to beat the ads. Kennel. How you doing, Drawbridge? Good pupper. See if we can fill this in. None of these really do me any good except the Mechanarium. Gives me a lever. Okay, we have an opening. Good drawbridge. Okay, can't really buy anything useful. Gonna take the morning room up since it's going on the west-hand side. Nope. Okay. All right. Salt is fine. Okay. Garage gives me keys. And I've got a high key card, which means hopefully that's enough for me to connect to work my way up and west from the aquarium across through the foundation to the west side of the antechamber. Okay. Maybe I can beat the ads. Regular key's fine. Parlor works. No rerolls necessary. Okay. Gems are in the box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. Alright, well, if you're true, then you're true, so that's the end. So therefore, you can't be true. Therefore, you are true. Therefore, they're in you. Okay, turn north. Dining room's free. Lose one potential room of connectivity. Key, I like keys. Okay. All right, I need to go west. That's fine. Minute and a half. Come on. I can do it. I can do it. North. All right, send me east. Library. Bingo! Okay. And ads starting in 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the ads and come back and see you right afterwards for wrap up. Okay. Forgot to call it a day on the ad breaks. Lost a couple of minutes on the official clock time there. Save and quit. One of my favorite Firefly quotes. Even with that, still technically, still just under 3 hours. That's it. I really like this. All the bingo and FogQuest game modes and everything. They're still a lot of fun, and they challenge your understanding of the game and remembering. Oh, well, this just happened, so I can make this happen. So there's plenty of things in there that I obviously wasted time on, like going around and lighting fires on things that weren't going to help me. Um, so if I was actually racing one of these boards, I might not have gone back and done several of those things, but only a couple minutes one way or the other, to be honest. Yeah, we do. And if you I set the fog quest up so it's actually if you claim one. Oh, hang on, let me switch back to the where's the fog quest? There we go. Yeah, so if you claim one of the tiles, it'll reveal for me as well. So either one of us who claims it, yeah. So you might reveal something that makes me go, oh, wait a second, that might be interesting, and so it reveals more of the map based on two people filling it out. So it'd probably go a lot faster. Just being able to see more of the board as soon as possible, but probably not as fast as just the regular bingo race. Yeah, the battle bingo. I don't know. I mean, like the battle bingo really is going to come down to which of us, strategically claims a specific tile, assuming either of are capable of making a strategic move and not just, oh, hey, I did that, I get to claim it now. Because especially one of the rules in there is, if you claim one of the battle tiles in that rank, you can't claim the other one. So you have to decide, am I going to claim one that might block the other guy, or am I going to claim the one that assures I can go this way? So I think I could add an interesting element of strategy to trying to play it instead of just completing as much as possible all over the board and hope and getting a path that you can work that you can make work. I think the strategy element there I think could be interesting. So I have my main blueprints bingo board on that link that's out. I've got it saved out as a Google Doc so someone can download it and use it and run their own bingo for fun. I know that in the Blueprints Discord server, they have links where I don't know if they have a place that you can generate them or if they have a place when they generate one, they provide it. I know they do for FogQuest every week. Um, but then if anybody's interested in doing a FogQuest, drop me a comment on any of my videos on YouTube for that have to do with bingo and just ask me for the link and I'll provide that. Actually, the link I think to the FogQuest one may be available on the FogQuest videos. So I think that's there as well since I've got a couple of FogQuests up on YouTube. So if anybody's interested, this file here, I think, is probably the one that 1.2 should be the one that's out there right now. And then the only one that's not available yet, I think, is the Bingo Battle, which have to test against Dread first. So speaking of Dread, in addition to here, at some point in the near future, Dread and I are going to be going head to head in a 100% completion or damn near it of blueprints over the course of a weekend. It will be a charity stream raising money for something once we pick one, and there will be the opportunity during the stream. If you donate to the charity, you will have the opportunity to mess with one or both of us by limiting what we could do at any given point. So you take away our ability to draft orange rooms for 5 minutes or something like that. There's a lot of little debilitations that we're planning out that could mess with us, but not, completely ruin a day and just tick us off. So just enough to be fun, and all the while raising money for a good cause. So what Dread is finishing off his test, just any notes he needs to make for his completion run. I did mine, and once he's finished and ready, and we pick a weekend, we will start putting out announcements. Give everybody plenty of time to plan on hopefully having time to come drop in and watch for a while and mess with us, raise some money for charity. So look for that in the near future. So I think this about does it for me for tonight. So thanks everybody for stopping in, for whether you were here for a few minutes or hung out for a couple hours. I appreciate it. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, night, time zone. Thanks a lot, and hope to see y'all in future streams.